Hello there. How are you all? Now we are going to talk about a web hosting service. What is a web hosting service? A web hosting service is a type of internet hosting service that hosts the website for clients. For example, it offers the facilities required for them to create and maintain a site that makes it accessible on the World Wide Web. Companies providing web hosting services are sometimes called web hosts. Typically, web hosting requires the following: one or more servers to act as the host for the sites. Servers may be physical or virtual. Colocation for the servers, providing physical space, electricity, and internet connectivity. Domain name system configuration to define names for the site and point them to hosting servers. A web server running on the host. For each site hosted on the server, space on the server to hold the files, making it up to the site specific configuration, often a database, software, and credentials, allowing the client to allow and access these, enabling them to create a configure and modify the site. Email connectivity, allowing the host and site to send email to the client. Now, what's the history of it? Until 1991, the internet was restricted to use only for research and education in the sciences and engineering, and was used for email, telnet, FTP, and Usenet traffic, but only a tiny number of web pages. The World Wide Web protocols had only just been written, and not until the end of 1993 would there be a graphical web browser for Mac or Windows computer. Even after there was some opening up of internet access, the situation was confused until 1995. To host a website on an internet, an individual or company would need their own computer or servers, as not all companies had the budget or expertise to do this. Web hosting service begin to offer to host websites on their own servers without the client needing the to own the necessary infrastructure required to operate the website. The owner of the website, also called webmasters, would be able to create a website that would be hosted on the web hosting services servers and published on the web by web hosting services. As the number of users on the World Wide Web grew, the pressure of for the companies, both large and small, to have an online pressure grew. By 1995, companies such as GeoCities, Angelfire, and Tripod were offering free hostings, static page hosting. The most basic is web page and the small scale file hosting, where files can be uploaded via file transfer protocol (FTP) or a web interface. The files are using delivered to the web as is or with minimal processing. Many internet service providers offer the service free to subscribers, but individuals and organizations may also obtain web hosting from alternate service providers. Single page hosting is generally sufficient for personal web pages. Personal website hosting is typically free. Advertisement, sponsored, or inexpensive business website hosting offers has higher expenses depending upon the size and the type of the size. Larger hosting system. Many large companies that are not internet service provider need to be permanently connected to the web to send emails, files, etc. to other sites. The company may use the computer as a website host to provide details of their goods and services and facilities for other orders. A complex site calls for a more comprehensive package that provide database support and application development program. For example, ASP.NET, ColdFusion, Java EE, Perl, PAC, PHP, and many more.